Do you think I drive a pickup truck? I don't. Come on, bro.
He went all the way to the left. He went all the way there.
Well, I mean, you kind of just contradicted yourself a little bit now.
Yeah, you should have said Mahomes. I would have said something.
Ooh, you gonna get clipped.
Yeah, I know.
They gonna get you for that one. They gonna get you for that one.
That's why I hate doing this stuff.
Yeah, it's your boy, AJ Greene. Not that AJ Greene, stop it. The one with the extra E for the extra personality, the younger, a little more fun one. I got a new show for y'all. It's hosted by myself and my guy, Justin Pugh, 11-year vet. So he knows what he's talking about. Me, not so much. I just like to have fun and banter a little bit. So I'm going to give it over to you. Talk to the people, man.
I'm an offensive lineman, so I don't know if I know too much about football, but I know a lot about the locker room, a lot about the morale being in the locker room.
How come you're not here today?
Came down with a little bit of the flu. I was on my deathbed this weekend.
Oh, so that explains why Casper's sitting next to me, huh?
Well, you know, I didn't want to get you sick, man. You know, I had a little bit of the cough. I had a little bit of the fever.
All right, let's not even waste no time. Let's dive into the first segment, man. Me being a wide receiver, you know, I didn't make it to the big stage like you, but going through all the years, the offensive line was always one of the funniest position groups, but we've always had different opinions. So let's get into the first game and start, bench, cut. For those who don't know what that is, we're just going to list 3 players who balled out over the weekend, and we're going to pick who we start, bench, or cut. All right? I know everybody's going to have different opinions, but I'm going to fire them at you. You ready? Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels. Go.
Starting Lamar. This is where it gets iffy. I'm benching Jaden, and I gotta cut Joe Burrow. Because this is my whole thing. Is this for like the rest of their careers?
See,
or
you know what
just
sucks about this?
week?
I agree with you. I was really hoping you was going to pick someone I didn't trust you about. I like that because I know you was headed with that. Right now, Joe Burrow, it's on a milk carton right now. And Jaden Daniels came in the league and put his foot down, huh?
So, like, I really was almost tempted. Like, if this was for the rest of their careers,
don't drag it.
I think I might start Jaden Daniels, but I don't know the whole rules.
Dragged it. That's where you dragged it, bro. That's where you dragged it. You were offensive lineman, bro. You know how easy it is to block for a mobile quarterback?
I do. Think about this. I started with Eli Manning, and then I went to Kyler Murray. So I know both sides of the spectrum. I know what it's like to have a not so mobile quarterback in Eli Manning. And
yeah, bro, you missed
one thing that I will say,
you got Lamar Jackson back there. You got about 3 chances to get your block, boy.
I don't even have to block anybody. Kyler used to tell us, I'll make the first guy miss. You don't even have to block the first guy.
I don't think he came in the huddle and said that, bro.
I'm telling you,
I will
swear to you, Kyler Murray says, at least let me know where my free runner's coming from, and I will make him miss every time.
And Joe Shiesty, why is he getting cut off your squad?
Joe is not winning games right now.
Like, is he even Joe right now? Bro got the little Eminem look going on. I don't know who he is right now.
He came in with the blonde hair, and they're not winning games. I know he's playing next level. But he also is throwing to T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. Like, he's got some dudes around him. Jaden Daniels does not have the same weapons around him. The defense is letting him down, and if you're not winning games, I can't keep you on the team.
Justin, I love you, buddy, but we're not gonna keep this chair empty the whole time. Because if I knew you wanted to come in, I probably wouldn't have put a chair here. We got a very special guest from episode 1. We got Kyren Williams. Pull up with your plan. What's happening with you, man? The fit. Ain't seen corduroy pants in a minute, though.
You had to bring something.
I like it. So talk to us, man. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I can't complain. You know, when I'm out here being able to do what I do, play football.
For sure.
In California where you can't beat it with the weather, I'm blessed for sure, each and every day.
For sure. Justin, what you got?
Kyren, what's going on, man? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was a little sick. I was a little under the weather. I was fine getting AJ sick, but I didn't want to make sure I kept you safe, man. I know you got your bye week. I know you want to enjoy it. How you feeling? How's the body holding up early on in the season?
Oh, it's good, man. You know, like I said, I'm feeling really good. You know, we're playing good ball, and you know, we just got to continue to keep just being us and being who we are. But you know, I'm excited.
See, that's the thing. You said who we are. That's what we here to learn today.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Man, shoot. What you want to know?
Hey, go ahead, Pugh. No, I'm gonna leave it to Pugh. Because I was getting on him earlier about the lineman and not having no individuality. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, bro, I'm just number 67 to them. Okay. Right. So take the helmet off. This your time to shine, Just. Go ahead.
Kyren, don't let him do your O-line like that. I know you love your offensive line, but I got a question for you, man. I was drafted in New York to the New York Giants.
Okay.
Getting a little old. 11 years ago now, I was a first-round pick for the New York Giants.
Okay, so
and
you
I
like
went
that
from
then.
playing at Syracuse University to
went to-
blowing
I
up
was first
overnight in
round
New
either.
York
I
City.
just found that out.
What was it like for you in LA coming in, maybe not having all that, all that pressure on you, and then getting thrusted into the role of starting running back, becoming a superstar last season? How did it change from Kyren Williams day one in LA to now walking down the street where I'm sure everyone probably stops you a little bit more now than they used to?
Yeah, I feel like the outside of my world has changed and not so much of who I am. The person I've been, the person I am today, I've always been that my whole life. I've always been a person who, has always been overlooked kind of in a kind of speaking a way, especially in the football aspect. Everybody thought I was either too small, not fast enough or whatever. So, me personally, my life really hasn't changed because I've always been the same. But, yeah, it comes with the sport that I play. Now that I'm doing the things that I'm doing, when I do go to stores, people do stop me and stuff like that. But I feel like that's just something that comes with it, and I don't really allow it to affect me or like change me who I am.
Now I know they got on you in the locker room, and I know you had to have some rookie duties. What did the OGs in the locker room have you do for some of your rookie duties?
Man, surprisingly at the Rams, we like the system that Coach McVay has built. It's not really like that.
They spared you, huh?
Yeah, they low-key
Yeah, they
spared me. I
spared
was
you.
nervous coming in. I was nervous. I'm thinking I might have to go to dinner and
Nope, they
spend like
spared you.
$5,000. My car might be filled with the plastic filling they be putting in the cars or whatever, the bubble wrap. But
They just had you grabbing snacks, huh?
probably that.
Yeah.
I go get the OG some towels before the showers and whatnot. Just little things like that, just making their lives easier. But there really wasn't one big thing that I had to do where I was like, oh snap, I'm gonna go call my boys. I just did some crazy stuff today, but it was nothing like that.
So one of the segments we're gonna do here is called Looking Downfield. This week, y'all heading into your bye week, so y'all gonna have plenty of time to be thinking about the future of the Rams season. So talk to us a little bit. How you feeling about it?
No, I'm excited. We got an early bye this year. And I feel like we got it at the right time. We kind of in a position right now where it ain't really too hot, but we ain't really worried about it because it's still early on. And we know that, when teams, you rather get hotter later than hotter earlier. You when you want to start off, you want to finish strong. So we're optimistic, man. We're really got a vision because we know these last 3 losses that we've had, we've really beaten ourselves. Like the one team that really beat us was the Cardinals. The Cardinals they beat us, and they was a classic. It was a classic beating. But we just know that coming out of this bye week, we got everything out in front of us. The whole season's out in front of us, and we know that we just got to continue just to be who we are and keep believing. We'll be all right.
I know you've talked about, how intense the games become. And I know after it feels like you got into a car crash. What are you going to do on the bye week right now? And give fans a little insight on what Kyren Williams' recovery looks like and what this bye week will look
What
like.
does a pro bye week look like? 'Cause I remember the college bye week wasn't no game.
Right.
You still had practice just to say, yeah.
That's exactly. That's kind of my mentality. Like I said, we got the early bye, and I feel like we're still in like that mid-season form. Like we're just now about to go like this. So I don't want to kick my feet up and relax. Like I want to stay on it. So I'm still going to continue to keep working. Like I know throughout the week I'm going to be on the field doing workouts, keep making sure I'm just staying on top of my cuts, my reads, my angles, my tracks, all of that stuff. So, I don't come back we don't come back from the bye week sluggish, as a pro, as a pro, when you take those long breaks and you come back, you feel worse. You feel worse than what you were before you came in. So I just knowing that now, I'm gonna stay on top of it. So this week I'm gonna continue to, condition, rehab, lift, and then this weekend I'm gonna go kick up and go see my sisters out in Kansas City.
That's dope.
But I'm trying to stay focused, stay locked in, because we still got a whole lot of season left.
All right, it's Money Down. We're going to also do a segment called Third and Short to where we just recap our favorite 3 moments from the past week. All right? Justin, you want to start us off?
Yeah, let's kick this one off. We're going to go with the Ravens and the beatdown that they put on this last weekend. How do you feel about the Ravens? They started out 0-2. They've turned the table. Lamar and co. go against the Bengals last week, and they come back from 10 down. What are your thoughts on the Ravens as potentially a Super Bowl contender again this year?
I'm gonna take the Super Bowl contending part off because we still play in the same league, and I'm not putting any other team above us. But I do like the Ravens. I like the Ravens. I like them offensively and defensively, especially Kyle Hamilton. That's my dog. That's like my brother. We came to Notre Dame together, so that You know, I feel like he's doing his big part over there, holding the defense down. And I think that play I saw from Lamar when he stiff-armed Hubbard, damn near ran out of bounds,
He liked that one.
threw it
He
across his body.
He liked that one.
Threw it across his body and found Likely in the end zone. Yeah, you don't see that every day. Lamar, he's different. He's totally different. I think he's different because he makes plays like that, but I think Holmes might just be a little more consistent.
I'll take us back to that Lamar play for a second. You know who was the happiest person on that play? The right tackle who got beat.
Yeah.
And he's like, he was about to let up a sack, and Lamar made it happen and scored a touchdown.
And
So the
that
right
is
tackle
why
was like,
I'm taking
thank God I
Lamar,
got
bro.
Lamar.
Yeah,
That's why I'll always take a mobile quarterback.
But that don't happen every play though.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Ravens. Ray Lewis. Third and 5.
Yeah.
Tunnel.
Yeah. What you think?
That's what I'm asking you.
Man, you ain't nobody messing with Ray Lewis, man.
Oh, thank you. So you're normal.
That's Ray Lewis. I'm normal.
So you're normal.
I still got the fat head of Ray Lewis in my room at home right now. Ray
So
Lewis is
you're
one of
normal.
my favorite players growing up. So
You've heard it from a running back.
I can't do it. Now, if me and Ray Lewis, me.
I was about to say, ask him and Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
So
come on,
you
now,
and Ray
bro.
Lewis, goal line, 1 yard line. You got to score to win the
You want to
Super
get
Bowl.
to that ninth game?
Look at that.
You want to get to that ninth game?
Oh, we'll get there. If it's Ray Lewis, I'm going to get there too.
You better go
See,
around
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
You better go around
That's what I'm
him,
saying.
Man, you better slide him. You slide him, boy. If you want to
Nah, Ray
lash,
Lewis
you better
different, though.
slide on your ass. You know what I mean?
Ray Lewis different though for sure.
Another one of my favorite moments. I know you said every game is just next man, but Diggs getting that get back versus the Bills. I love to see stuff like that. Like, are revenge games real in the league?
100% it's real. I remember when I left the New York Giants and they didn't offer me a contract and I signed with the Arizona Cardinals. I wanted to beat the Giants more than anything. I was cheering against the Giants to lose every week, even when I wasn't on the team. Like, I was just like, oh, they're playing the Eagles this week. You know what? I hope they lose this game because they didn't pay me, and I take it personal. It's like, no matter what, when you leave a team and it doesn't go the way you want it to, you're definitely going to have revenge on your mind. And you saw there was a little bit of a smirk, a little bit of a side eye from Stephon Diggs as he left that game. Like, you're damn right he was a little extra happy driving home after that game because the Bills didn't treat him how he thought he should be, and he went out and got the win, proved that he's in a better situation right now. So shout out to the Texans for getting the win for their guy.
Yeah, I bet so. I would feel like that if a team did me dirty, or I felt as if a team, didn't really appreciate what I did for them, and they traded me to somewhere else, and I got the chance to play them. Yeah, I might wake up a little mad that morning for sure.
Piss gonna be hot.
For sure. boiling hot.
Yeah, so the last one I'm going to hit you with, and seeing some of these young quarterbacks coming up, and I think this will segue into our next segment, but seeing the success some of these rookie quarterbacks on, I'm going to leave the last one up for debate, but if you look at Jaden Daniels, who's probably up for Offensive Rookie of the Year, he's in MVP conversations. Caleb Williams had a tremendous game yesterday. Even Bo Nix is winning games right now. How do you feel about this young quarterback class coming in and putting their money where their mouth is and producing at a high level early on?
No, I think it's dope, especially in the era of the game that we in, like where the quarterback has to do everything, has to know everything, has to know what the defense is doing too. I think it's dope to see that these young guys, they're balling the way that they are, especially Jaden Daniels, man. I was watching him, whatever game that was, Sunday night, Monday night, I don't know which one it was, but man, he's a baller, bro. He's a baller, and he does it so effortlessly, it looks like. But I hope that all of them continue to keep having the success that they're having because it's dope to see that the young generation is doing well.
Leaving off with Jaden Daniels was the perfect oop to the next section. We got start, bench, cut, and we're doing it quick. No time to think. Start, bench, cut, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels. Go.
Starting Lamar, benching Joe, cutting Jaden.
Crickets.
Where do you want to go from this, man? Where
I
do you want
mean,
to
you
take
kind
this
of
right
contradicted
now?
yourself a little bit now.
Yeah, you should have said Mahomes. I would have said something.
Yo, if you could play me and Kyren stuff side by side, we got a lot of the same football tape.
But the best thing is Mahomes is off the draft board.
You
got Lamar, you got Burrow,
B,
and you got Jaden.
Jaden.
And you're cutting Jaden.
Yeah.
After what you're watching him
After
doing right now.
Joe Burrow and Lamar, you gonna tell me to start or even bench Jaden Daniels?
I'm benching.
Over Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. You gonna tell me
I'm
to do that?
starting Lamar, and I'm benching Jaden.
That's on you. That's on you.
So I went. We had the same exact philosophy. My whole thing was, Joey B's he's 1-4 right now. Like that's my whole thing. Like it's a what have you done for me lately league. And when he didn't have T and Jamar Chase, Mahomes would have put the team on his back and still won games.
What have you done for me?
Like the Bengals aren't going to the playoffs this year. Like that is
when
the
you
odds
see
of them making her.
when Joe Burrow had what Joe Burrow had in his Super Bowl run, what did he do? He did some stuff that the NFL hasn't seen. That boy, he was different. Joey B was different.
That's a big was a whole lot of past tense. We talking about you
a
said
player is still a player. A
player.
player is still a player, regardless. He still got it.
All right,
He still
you taking
got
Jamarcus Russell too?
No, he ain't never shown me that he got it.
Now that's disrespectful.
Now he gassing. He went all the way to the left. He went all the way there.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on.
Well, maybe next episode we'll find something that we could all agree on, man. I don't know who the next guest is going to be, and I can't wait to get you here in the studio with us. But that's all the time we got on Air It Out. I appreciate you pulling up with us for the first episode. It was a special one. Enjoy your bye week. Get you some rest. Stay healthy. Stay out of trouble. Justin, you want to say something to the people behind the screen?
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you live in studio next week.